Hey, good morning guys. Just took a taxi from my apartment in Gaeta to Minca, and this is one of the main reasons why I wanted to come to Santa Marta, is to come up to the rainforest. It's about a 30-minute drive up, and I initially rented a tour, motorbike tour, with a company on Viator, and the guy canceled at the last minute. So I just went online and found another place that's actually just rents motorcycles or bikes in Minca itself. So I just took a taxi straight here, sent a WhatsApp message to the guy. I told him I wanted to rent a bike. You can do automatic or you can do manual. I did automatic. I can ride both, but I figured it'd just be easier. I don't have to really worry about, going up the mountain, switching gears so much. So just waiting for my guy to come, like 15 minutes, but I'm just riding around a little bit in the city to kind of get a feel of it. But yeah, you guys check out the automatic bike that I rented, and in total for the bike and for the guide, it was 290,000 pesos. So that's roughly about 60 bucks, give or take. Here's the bike. Pretty basic, should get the job done. And yeah, I have the bike. So right now it's like about 8:15. He said I have the guide until like about 6 p.m. So we'll check out like some waterfalls and go swimming in the river. Maybe even check out cocoa farm or coffee plantations and stuff like that. Some lookout points, some famous hostel or something like that. So I'm excited. You can do it by yourself if you just want to rent the bike for the day. It's 160,000 million pesos, which is about maybe 30 bucks. So you have that option as well, but I feel like it'd just be easier. I don't have to really worry about looking at my phone and the map and everything, especially because signal's not the best out here. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to spend this Saturday morning traveling through Minca. Jen's at daycare today because his teacher had like some emergency. She couldn't work Thursday or Friday, so they offered to switch the days and do it Saturday and Sunday. So he's gonna do daycare, and Olivia's gonna have the day free to kind of do what she wants while Jen's in school, and then we'll just meet up and do dinner or something like that later. But yeah, we'll wait for the guy to come, and then yeah, we'll check out some of the nice beautiful scenery here in Minca. All right, so our first stop, guys, we made it to Pozo Azul, this beautiful waterfall in the river where you can go swimming. So the water's not that bad. It is cold. I'm not gonna go too deep in there. There's no need to. But it's also because it's so much cooler up here in the mountains than if I was down in Santa Marta. And you see, like, it kind of just drops off, gets pretty deep right around here. One thing to note is that coming here, the road was very, very rough. A lot of rocks and stones. So I'm glad I did have an automatic versus a manual that I rode by myself, because it'd be very difficult for me because I'm not used to riding a bike in the terrain as tough as this was coming here. And I didn't get a chance to film it really, just because I had to really concentrate and keep both hands on the handlebars. But yeah, we made it here. It's a breeze for the driver. Obviously he does this every day, but for me it's a little bit difficult. But yeah, we made it, and it definitely worked it. I mean, it's just beautiful, it's peaceful. There's a couple of vendors here selling like snacks and drinks and stuff like that, which is great. And it's very quiet, no one's here. And it's Saturday. I was expecting to have more people coming here to visit, but yeah, basically maybe like 5 or 6 people in total. Hey guys, we're at La Victoria. It's a cafe tour that we can take here, and let's check out some of the views here at the top. I've already done like 2 cafe tours already when I was in the El Cafetero area, and I don't drink coffee, but I just love to come to the plantation because it's so beautiful. And the driver told me there's a couple different routes we can take. There's one that's more difficult, but it has like better views, nice waterfall, but you have to be very safe. So we're gonna try that route after this. When I was coming in, I got stuck right here, crossing over this little small river or whatever you want to call it. The bike wheels are very small. So I got my shoes and my feet got really, really wet. And I had to restart the bike and try to come through, but it was tough. So I got to make sure when I come back that I drive through even quicker. As you can see, like the wheels are very small. So yeah, it was hard to go through with those small wheels, and it's kind of deep. So yeah, let's see what happens on our way back out. Hey guys, the tour guide was not joking. That terrain driving up is extremely tough and difficult. I don't have the right bike for it. It's definitely more fit for like a motocross bike. And as you see, it's raining, which makes it more difficult. It's very muddy. You can see my shoes. Yeah, I have like mud, water, everything you can imagine in my socks right now, my shoes. But yeah, we come to check out this viewpoint here. So let's look at it. I feel like I'm back in Pereira or Manizales with these beautiful green mountain terrains. I'm assuming down here at Santa Marta, you can see it's like more clear and sunny, but being far up in the mountains, he said it rains all the time, so it's more difficult to take this route, but there's better things to see. So I figure you only live once. I'm only planning on doing this tour to Minca probably once in my life, so let's see the best things possible. Alright guys, we made it to Sierra Minca, and that was a very rough ride. I'm finally glad we got some place we can relax. And for 70,000 pesos, you can enter for the day. There's a couple of different pools. I think one that's warm and really nice views. So let's check those out. So there's one pool down here, and then there's another one she said further up, but I think this was the one that's like, it's kind of warm, which is perfect because it's cold up here and it's raining. So I can get into some warm water, and the restaurant will be open in like 20 minutes, she said, so I have time. And we're gonna spend about 2 hours here. Here you can see Sierra Minca. It's a beautiful hostel. They have some beds here that swing that you can relax on, which is really nice. And the pool is nice and warm. It's not like a jacuzzi, like hot temperature, but very relaxing. It's perfect. And they have like avocado trees back here, but there's a sign that says that you can't pick them. amigo. This lot is pretty deep. You can see, like, it's as soon as you get in, it's already like up to my neck, and I'm 6'3", so keep that in mind if you can't swim when you're scared of deep water. But yeah, the water's perfect for the temperature. It's a little bit warmer, could be better, but feels good to relax after that long couple hours on the motorbike. So we head into the other part. It's like two separate parts of this hostel. One is like further up. It's like a 2-minute, 3-minute walk from the one at the bottom that we just saw. And this one probably has better views. Also has a restaurant and a pool as well. So let's check it out. The views are amazing. I have to say, this place is a lot bigger than I could have ever imagined. It's huge. And with the two separate properties, I mean, there's a lot here to do. It's a good place if you want to spend a couple days. I just ordered a steak, so you can get 4 or 5 different options. They have like chicken options, steak, pork, vegetables. But yeah, let's check out this view. A lot of things here that are not safe, so definitely not good for kids. You can see like there's nothing to hold on to. So I'm just hanging out here. The guy said like 30 minutes to eat, so like 12:17. So we check back in a little bit. But yeah, it's a beautiful place to just come to, just sit down and relax before we kind of start heading down. I think we're gonna check out like at least another waterfall, at least one, maybe two. And he said if we have time, you can see the cocoa farm or chocolate farm. But yeah, this is so far has been good. Just been a little difficult with the roads driving here on the motorbike, and like I said, the bike that I have is not really meant for this type of terrain, so it's been even more difficult than normal. See, it looks good. Steak, salad, rice, yuca. So I just finished eating my lunch. The steak, rice, yuca, salad. It's pretty good. And like I said, to get in, the cost total is 60,000 pesos. So you figure about 12 bucks. Not bad. So now I'm gonna head down to where we park the bikes and meet up with my guide and start heading down. Check out a few more sites before the tour is over. Still have like about 4 or 5 hours. So I have plenty of time. And the sun was coming out. It was looking nice for a while, and then all of a sudden the fog set in. So it's even worse than when we got here, but at least it's not raining, because I was completely soaked. My shoes inside and out, my shirt. Luckily I did bring a shirt, because I figured that might happen. So hopefully it doesn't rain again and I can make it back to the house without coming in the taxi soaking wet for 30 minutes. But let's see what happens. So we made it to another point. Have to hike about 10 minutes to another waterfall. So I'm gonna hike there, stay for like 10 minutes, and then hike back and keep on going. So I'll film once we get there, because it's starting to rain pretty hard right now again. Almost there. 10,000 pesos to get in. It's about $2.50 to arrive. Look like there's 2 waterfalls, restaurant. So let's check it out. You can see one here.